1, then Siegfried Schenke from East Germany in lane 2, Jobst Hirsch from West Germany in lane 3. Then there's that very tough Finn, Ramio Villen, the big blonde man there wearing 4, going to his block. And then Lucien Recol of France, coloured sprinter in lane 5 from Martinique. And Don Halliday in lane 6. Watch if you can the blistering start of Korneliuk the Russian in lane 1. Only 5 feet 5 tall. From Azerbaijan, co-holder of the European record at 10 seconds dead. Korneliuk then, good East German. And it's a break by Lucien Recol of France, the Martinique sprinter, who's in lane 5, and there should be a flashing light to mark the fact that this Frenchman had 1 false start, and he is withdrawn if he has 2 false starts. These blocks that you see these men using are the latest in the development of sprinting. They're geared up to the £20,000 worth of electronic starting equipment. There's a pressure plate on each of those blocks, and there's even a speaker in the blocks. There it is, and that's the information that is received by the sprinter from the starter. So every sprinter hears that command at the same time. Now watch the rest. Each of these blocks has a pressure plate, and when they move before the gun goes, a signal goes up on the starter's monitor, and he knows that there has been a false start. So the lineup again: Korneliuk of Russia, Schenke of East Germany, Hirsch of West Germany, Villen of Finland, Recol of France, Halliday, Don Halliday of Great Britain in lane 6. Set. Away they go. This time again it's Korneliuk that shows the way, but it's the West German that's going well too, Hirsch, and then being closed, Don Halliday running back at a 5th, and it's the East German gets there. Schenke takes the Russian on the line. Number 2, Siegfried Schenke, got there ahead of Korneliuk, and then the West German Hirsch. I think Don Halliday was back in 5th, but this is the man that took Hans-Jürgen Bombach's place, who we know from Leipzig. This is who we thought was the 2nd string East German, but he piling the points up for East Germany. Siegfried Schenke, he too comes from Leipzig, and he recently equalled the European record of 10 seconds dead. We thought that was a bit of fast timekeeping by the East Germans, but there he was, beating Korneliuk of Russia, who has also equaled the European record of 10 seconds dead, and it was only over the last stages that he pulled ahead. The start was undoubtedly Korneliuk's. Watch his hands move first, and the little man with tremendous power over his body weight gets away first, and you can see that there is a gap already, and it's Schenke in the next lane to him. Korneliuk far right, Schenke the winner eventually in lane 2, Hirsch the West German ahead of the East German at this stage, and it's only in the closing stages. There's the big Finn with a strapped thigh running in 4th along with Don Halliday, who's holding his own well at this stage. Now there is the gap being closed on Korneliuk, and look at the length of the East German stride as he takes him at about 85 yards, 90 yards there, and then gets himself almost a yard of daylight, and the time stopped there at 10.26 actually, and so that will be given as 10.3. So it equals the all-comers record, and the wind was legal, so Mr. Siegfried Schenke's name goes into the book, and yet another record, all-comers record, falls. And there will be many that will remember that it was first set by Harrison Dillard in 1948 in those glorious Olympic Games.